look at a certain...
Just me. Welcome back. Brad McReynolds is with us today, Saddleback College Emeritus Institute, and nice to have you here. I see, overall I said health and wellness, but you do aerobics, aquatic fitness, chair exercise, circuit training, and you are an athletic trainer over at Saddleback as well?
Yes, sir.
Wow, you're a busy guy.
I am busy. I like to keep busy.
So you were telling me you've been with Emeritus for about 10 years, and you actually have classes in several different locations in this area, right?
Yeah, I teach aqua, I teach chair class at several places. I teach an aerobics class or fitness class, whatever you want to call it. Enjoy them all. It's good to have a variety.
And obviously your background as an athletic trainer really helps you kind of take that training into all these different other levels as needed.
Oh yeah, as an athletic trainer, I work with our athletes at Saddleback College. I take care of all their injuries, and I keep them fit, we rehab them, get them back so they can play. I mean, I kind of look at that the same way as I'm teaching my emeritus classes. I try to teach them like I try to treat them like my athletes. I think they like it.
Yeah.
They don't like to be, feel like they're emeritus. So I treat them as just like my athletes, and we have fun with them.
So as far as the classes that you teach here now, what are those right here and on this community?
In Laguna Woods, I teach the circuit class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings at 6:45.
And that's where they go to different apparatus and go through the
they're going to come in, they're going to warm up, they're going to go into the weight room where we circuit around. They've been doing it for years, okay, so they kind of know what they're doing, but I kind of come in and my background is I look at people and kind of see, okay, what's going wrong.
Right.
I have a hard time not doing that, so I'm, every person I see doing something, a little incorrect on the machines, or try to add a little postural correction and things like that, is what I like to do, and they enjoy it.
I bet they find, as with anyone would, when you do something correctly, how much easier it actually is and more effective.
Oh yeah, no, they do. I mean, and they like to be pushed. I use the word overload. Yeah. That's an overload concept. So if you want any changes, you have to push above and beyond. So I try to get them to realize that they can push themselves a little bit more if they want. Some of them do, some of them don't, and that's fine. But to try to incorporate that, and you can do that in a lot of different ways. Overload can be, I always tell my health classes, hey, reading a new book is overload. It's all about doing something different.
Yeah.
So anytime you do something different, it's an overload, so you're pushing yourself beyond normal. So that's what I try to incorporate, try to get them to realize that they can do it.
So teaching, for instance, circuit training and other different types of activities to folks who are older versus your, let's say the students at Saddleback, obviously there are some differences as far as certain mobility they may have and flexibility and overall health issues, right?
Oh, of course. You have to look at, and I'll get a lot of one-on-one. People come up, well, I have this, and I can incorporate a plan for them through just watching them. So the more information I know about them, the better I can make them produce in the circuit.
And you teach at other areas, right, that are still part of Emeritus? Like other facilities, and of course anyone here can go to any Emeritus class held anywhere.
And I have people from Laguna Woods that have come to my class. I teach an aerobics class at Casa del Sol.
Okay.
I don't like to say aerobic because mine's more exercise. I try to incorporate fun music, because we know music stimulates a different part of the brain. So when you're in if someone's not moving very well, if you have some music that they remember. I mean, I got CDs from the 40s. Some of this fun music that, and it just, you can see them just, incorporate more movement just by the music.
Exactly. I totally agree. Yeah.
I started off, I said, well, I haven't really been an aerobic instructor, the tip of aerobics, but I do exercise and things like that. I tried aerobics the first time, and then I said, no, we're just going to play some good music, and we're going to exercise. I actually try to tell my aerobics classes, I call it kind of like a boot camp, because we're doing exercise, we do reps, we do simple exercises where they can be successful. Because
yes.
you know, even at this age, they want to be successful.
Yes, exactly.
They don't want to do, I can't do that. So I try to make it so they can all be successful, but still work hard.
And that, you know, that's a very good point, because
yeah.
I think anyone at any age is going to be frustrated
yeah.
if
yeah.
they don't see themselves taking on something new and be able to accomplish it. It might be just something very small, very small steps,
right.
but that satisfaction goes a long way.
Oh yeah, it doesn't take much. But yeah, just keeping them focused, challenging. My concept in a lot of my classes, and actually circuit and aerobics, is it's core. I talk about the upper body core, I talk about the lower body core. So we do a lot of back exercises. We always do. I don't sit there and count 1, 2, 3. They know if I count, I get off track. So all my verbalizations are postural cues.
Yes.
I'm always, breathe, shoulders down, tummy in. We say zip up. I like to use zip up your pants, zip
yeah.
up the tummy so your core is nice and tight. So, but we, again, just like I was watching the chair class
right.
in the room, and it's about having fun. You have to find a way, and that's got to be our number one priority, is for them to have fun and then learn, get something out of it. Okay, hey, I can push myself more. I can do that where I really didn't think I could if I do this and this and try to modify it, and feel good. I mean,
and what I hear from a lot of instructors is that with the Emeritus class, these people are choosing to do this.
Oh yeah.
Even at Saddleback, if they're there for getting an AA and something else, it might be required for them to take a certain type of class. We're here, it's all about they want to do
They want to be here.
Yeah.
You couldn't ask for better students. I mean, they're the best.
Yeah.
And they love it. They want you there. They want more. I mean, you'd be surprised how many of them, again, want more information.
Yeah, it is
so
incredible.
It's constantly verbalizing, nutrition and day-to-day, activities, and modifying it to the Emeritus life compared to, like I say, my athletic life, my athlete's life.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same, like I was saying earlier, but they want it. They are sponges.
They want to learn.
I always compare them to, like, I hate to say this, but to young kids. They want more, and they want to learn more and more.
That's fantastic.
They still want to do it, and they appreciate it.
How do you incorporate? Do you incorporate just healthy principles as well? Do you bring that part into your class, just about lifestyle?
I think all that is, yeah. I mean, just by the things that I've just talked about is healthy principles. Learning to hold yourself, learning to sit up tall, learning that, hey, it's better to sit out of your chair than laying back in your chair. Again, we talk, daily about, nutritional things. I try to read, some of the stuff that's going on. There's so much junk on the internet,
right?
And we talk about, that's crazy. Don't read that. If I find something new and exciting on the internet, sometimes I'll email it to, because we have access to email to our students, and about half of them still are doing it, maybe even more and more all the time. But try to give them information as much as I can get. So yeah, it's constant, always giving them that, the holistic health, those type of things.
Which is fantastic. I mean, it's just a whole experience that they're getting, not just coming out there to exercise, but they're learning a style, a healthy style, and a lifestyle that they can continue to come to these type of classes.
Right. You learn about what you should be doing, which they all know.
Right.
Just got to remind it all the time. And you learn about what's out there that they shouldn't be doing, because there's so much junk, so much crazy information that they really, it's just...
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's hard to separate.
I see you are Athletic Trainer of the Year for
yeah, that was a pretty
small colleges, community colleges.
It was a pretty cool award. My peers, as an athletic trainer, we all know that's the guy. I'm the guy that tapes the ankles. I'm the guy that does the rehab, runs out on the field, and pulls them off the field when they're hurt. Yeah, it was a pretty good honor. My peers nominated me for it's a national award, and
that's fantastic.
Yeah, I was for a job that I love. What else could you not do? You love it. I mean, between the Emeritus and my athletic training, I'm in hog heaven.
How long have you been involved in junior colleges and community colleges now? But
it was junior colleges when I went.
Me too.
Same here. Well, I went to a community college, Yuba College. My first job out of Sac State was Cosumnes River College, which is a community college. After that, I was at Diablo Valley College for 3 years.
Oh, okay.
In Walnut Creek.
Yeah, sure.
And then I took a year off. Actually, no, it was a semester off. I was working at a clinic and working on my master's. And I got the job at Saddleback. So pretty much
that's fantastic.
My whole career. I've done little things off in that, but my main jobs have always been with the community college.
And I think community colleges in general are absolutely wonderful.
It's a great world.
And just from the instructors that I've known, both from Emeritus and going to community colleges myself, is that I think you get better quality instructors than you do in the universities and all. I mean, I really
because they're there to instruct.
They are.
You know, a lot of them are there. You know, at the 4 years, they got to produce and they have to, I forget what, do research. Mm-hmm. So sometimes you get in the GA.
Right.
So, I mean, you get great instructors. You'd be surprised. And Saddleback's one of the best.
Yeah,
in the state.
It definitely is.
You know, and
so how often do you teach your circuit class right now?
3 days a week.
3 days a week?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning.
Okay. Are you going to be doing that over the summer as well?
This is summer.
That's right. The summer. That's right. It did.
It just started. Right. Yeah, last week. Summer.
That's right.
Actually, matter of fact, this is the first. I just started doing.
Okay.
Another instructor and I kind of rearranged our schedule so we could teach 3 days a week instead of 5 days a week. So this is what I got. So I'm now teaching it 3 days a week, and I'll be doing it in the fall as well. Matter of fact, in the fall, I think I have the same class on Tuesday, Thursday evenings, at least for the fall.
Fantastic.
For the circuit.
Brad, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We appreciate you coming by here. And folks, remember the website is saddleback.edu/emeritus. Whether you want to do circuit training or anything, go there. And do you have any more spots still available for the summer? Or are you pretty full?
Circuit class, it's full, but it can incorporate some more.
Okay.
There's a few spots still.
All right.
There's plenty of room.
Sounds good.
It'll be good.
Thanks again for coming by. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
And we'll be right back. Take care. I know.
Every day is a chance to stretch your mind and your body through the Emeritus Institute. With over 180 tuition-free courses for older adults offered across South Orange County and nearly 100 classes at Laguna Woods Village, you're never far from an Emeritus class. To apply, visit our website, or visit our campus or Clubhouse 4 offices. The Emeritus Institute, your first choice for lifelong learning in South Orange County.